You're now tuned into Psych's weekly Nerf dosage.
Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to episode 72 of PWND. In this episode, I have two parts for you. The first part is a modified Clear Jolt, or actually kind of like how to modify a jolt that is from the Elite Jolt 9 onwards. You know, the one with the flat pin that is attached onto the plunger head. Yeah, well, big ups to my viewers for helping me out, but click the annotation over here to check that part out. And part 2 is about a new knockoff Clear Jolt, so click the annotation over here. Okay, I have to admit to you guys, I actually, well, let's say that there is a third part to the video. I will make the annotation over here instead. Okay, this is actually kind of blooper. I was recording this a couple of hours before, and then I was doing a review on this blaster known as the Paper Blaster, which is a very vintage blaster that looks like this. And I think I broke it while doing it, so I kind of abruptly ended the video. I was like, okay, bye, you know, because it wasn't working the way I thought it would work. And then the more I fired it, I actually found like bits and pieces of plastic. You can see like another piece right here on the ground that came out, and the plastic color matches this part. So that is what happened, and I kind of just stopped because I think I'm ruining the entire blaster from the inside. So yeah, although the shell looks cool and all, but you know, there's no point doing a video if I have a ruined part, right? So yeah, some extra bonus footage for you. Extra bonus footage for you guys at the end of the video, okay? But in the meantime, annotation aside, let me get into how I modified the jolt. Let's go. You guys remember this, right? I showed this modified jolt, or this version of the jolt, a couple of episodes before, and this is, if you're not sure, this is the clear orange jolt with a stinger, a red stinger shell on the outside. And yes, I've modified it already. So what I did was I turned the grip 90 degrees, so it's this way instead of this way, which to me it's more comfortable. Remove the ARs, or kind of disable the ARs, I should say, to be more precise. And I've also upgraded the spring to a orange mod. It works 6 kilogram Vulcan spring, and this spring is really tough, but it makes this blaster perform very well. So before I actually show you guys how to modify this new type of plunger head, let me go ahead and give you guys a quick firing demonstration so you guys can see the sheer power of this thing now with a 6 kilogram Vulcan spring. Oh, I'm going to move my cable. Hang on, let's put this cable up here. Ready? Here we go. Check it out. Look at that power, right? It's crazy. Oh wait, prime the blaster first. Here we go. One more time. It's really, really good, really strong power from a little blaster like the Jolt, and I've always liked it. So yeah, I filmed a second part, or a separate video I should say, on how I actually went through the process. I fumbled here and there, but I got it down anyway. Check it out. I'd like to say a big thank you to Malachai, or Malachai, Eu Wen and Tony Samper for kind of leaving comments on my channel, my previous video, just, you know, to tell me about possible ways of actually removing this flat piece over here. Now I'm gonna try that out. Especially for Eu Wen, you actually managed to find the link on the old SG Nerf's blog post about the Elite Jolt. So I thank you for that, because it was something that I was looking for, but I wasn't able to find that. Somehow the link was just evading me. But yeah, okay, I've got like tissue paper, and I'm basically cleaning the grease out so it's easier for me to hold on to. It's still pretty greasy, so I'm gonna employ the use of a wet tissue, and I've got some extra what do you call that? Lithium grease, is it called lithium grease? I like this silicone grease, I'm sorry, from OMW. So I'm gonna just wipe the lubricant here off, so it's easier for me to grab. Okay, so I think it was Malachai. Yeah, he actually said, oh, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong though, it could be Malachai because of the CH, it's throwing me off. But you said that it's a screw with a flat head, so I mean a flat head, like literally flat. And Tony Samper said that all you have to do is just pry it up. So let's see how it goes. SG Nerf also said just pry it up. So I have a pair of pliers, and I'll grab onto it, and I'll try and, oops, maybe this plier isn't working very well. Okay, I'll get my long nose pliers instead, and I will try and twist it. As you can see, I scratched it, but what the heck, right? There we go. Okay, I'm rotating it. And I'm just rotating the plunger head. See? Just the plunger head. The plunger rod is not rotating, so I'll try and rotate the plunger rod instead. It's rotating, but nothing's happening, as you guys can see. It's not coming out, is it? Nope, it's not coming out at all whatsoever. So I guess I really have to pry it out then. Ah, shoot. Sorry about that, you know, shit happens, and I'm not perfect. So yeah, let's see. Try it again. Let's keep going at this thing. It's not working. I guess that kind of sucks though. But yeah. Alright then, see if I can remove the rubber gasket. Oh no, I can't. I will risk destroying the rubber gasket if I force it out. So I will not. It really looks like I should pry it out. So I'm gonna pry it from underneath. Here we go. Get this flathead screwdriver over here. And see if this works. Oh, you know what? I pried the rubber instead. Okay, well, I didn't damage it, so here we go. Okay, well, now you guys know. Psyk just randomly did some shit and actually ran the risk of actually destroying it. Oh, I have to stop doing that. Sorry, guys. It's really funny though. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. I kind of lifted it up a bit. I think I might have damaged the plunger. Oh, look, it's twist. It's like slanted, so I will just do it on this side instead. Here we go. I'll twist it up. There we go. Oh, it looks like it's moving out. Okay. Some progress. Just a little bit. There we go. I got more space in between it now. Yes, it's taking quite a bit of effort, and I wonder if there's any long-term effects, side effects to it. It's coming out, look! Yes, so let's grab it now, and let's pull. It's not working. Not grippy enough! No, it's not happening for me. So I have to continue with this method. So you guys rarely see this pSyk fumbling with mods, fooling around and messing things up and running the risk of potentially destroying a perfectly good blaster or a perfectly good plunger rod for this. There we go. That's why. See the ridges there, guys? It's not a screw, for sure. There we go. Now I'll get the focus in. Definitely not a screw, as you guys can see. It's not twisted threads, it's just ridges. And you can see some, you can see some residue over here. Looks like some orange bit. So hopefully, when I upgrade it, or upgrade the spring, you know, wouldn't hurt too much. So now this, oh, look at that. Looks like it's glue. I don't know, this looks like glue. Look. Get the focus right there. The top is kind of, yeah, there's some kind of a, I don't know, oxidization, I don't know. But yeah, we got that out now. And alright, so what I'm gonna do basically, okay, let me just get another jolt. I personally do not quite like priming the jolt this way. I like priming the jolt this way, so I'm going to turn this 90 degrees. And since I'm at it and everyone says, you know, it's recommended, I got myself a Vulcan 6 kg spring, so I'm going to replace the spring. I don't know how this is gonna work though, but well, we'll see if it really does. I have no idea. Well, we'll give it a shot since we've already, you know, removed. Yeah, well, wish me luck, guys. I have no idea whether it's gonna work, but it is what it is. It's kind of long. I don't even know that will work. But yeah. Alright, so put this back. No. Alright, so in order to do that, oh, I got some like residue over here. Okay, just stick this one out. Rotate 90 degrees. Slot it back in. Alright, that's that. Done deal. Yeah, and then this is how we're gonna prime it from now on. So this way or this way, when I'm holding the blast on the side like that. Okay, then put a spring back in place, put the plunger head back in place, and make sure that everything lines up. So hopefully this will work. You see, I hope, guys, I just hope. Then I'm gonna get that rubber gasket here and make it sit according to the grooves, as you can see, like so. Get this original thing and push it in. Ooh. Okay, now I've got it a little bit in, and now I have to push it in first. Hopefully it doesn't come out. Yep, it's not coming out yet. But you can see it's moving a little bit, so what I'm gonna do is gonna get a hammer. I'm gonna tap it in place, just for a bit. Of course, please do not hammer on your table, hammer it on the floor. Just sit down and tap it for a little bit. I'll leave the sound to you guys to hear. And there we go. Done deal. It's in place. Yeah, and then I'm gonna replace this thing, and I'm gonna lube it up later. But in the meantime, I decided I want to remove the air restrictors here, because you can see the air restrictor is still intact. So what I usually do, grab a dart and insert it into the jolt, and you'll see it activating the air restrictor right there. See that? So I'm gonna keep it in this position so that it's open all the time. If you want to, you can just grab some, I don't know, tweezers and pull out the spring, and that is what I'm gonna do right now. So grab that spring over there with a pair of tweezers, reaching on the inside. It's easy to see because this is a Clear Jolt. Oh no, these has no teeth. Stupid of me. Okay, got one with some teeth on the ends like that. And there we go. There, got the spring out. Put it aside, and then in order to keep it in that open position over here, we want to put some super glue at the back, right here. Okay, right here. And how I'm going to do it is by using a toothpick. So now I'm going to get myself a toothpick and I'll show it to you guys. Give me a second. I've got myself a pair of toothpicks, and I'm going to just clean the inside of the plunger tube with the wet piece of tissue to remove any kind of excess lubricant, just in case. Right, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the toothpicks, alright, and we're going to apply super glue onto one end, and we're going to dab it like so. Let me see if I can show it to you. Okay, I'll show it to you this way, although of course gravity doesn't work this way, but I'm gonna put it all the way in and dab super glue at the back here, and then we'll keep that open so that this will stay in place. Okay, so super glue should go. Now the air restrictor is going to be at the front like this. It's going to be sitting on the front, and then I'm going to put super glue at the back of the AR, and then use the dart to push the AR all the way back to the wall at the back, and then it'll stay in place. So that's the whole idea. Let me see if I can show it to you in an upright manner. Alright. Hello guys, so I decided I'll use this camera angle so I can actually have gravity working for me. I want the glue to be able to kind of like drip down into here, and you're gonna have to be able to hold your toothpick well enough so that in case the glue drips, it would not hit the side or any of this part of the tube itself, the plunger tube. It has to go straight down all the way till here. Okay, so I'm gonna angle it like that now. Alright, so I'm gonna get this super glue onto the toothpick like so. I want a big dab of super glue. Okay, and we're gonna be very careful about it because we don't want the glue to drip not so soon. So now we're gonna get this up here, and we are going to angle everything nicely, and down we go very carefully. There we go, we've reached the back of the AR. Hopefully you guys can see, and I'm applying the super glue onto the AR area, and then I'm going to carefully remove it, and I'm going to get the dart now and push the dart in all the way to the back, and let's keep it there. Now, just as an added precaution, I'm going to get myself a flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to make sure that I hold the ARs in place like that at the back. There we go. Yep, perfect. So now technically, if I remove it and we let the glue cure, the AR should not move anymore. Now if you want to be just double sure about it, you could add more glue right there to this part of the AR from the top. As you can see, the screwdriver actually going in, and that's the area if you want. Okay, big word if. Alright, so that's about it. If you realize now it's not going to drop, the AR is not moving anymore. So that's how you kind of deactivate the AR semi-permanently in a Jolt. Because if you want to activate it again, you have to install the spring. Yeah, I mean you can do this if you keep the spring intact. Just use your dart. Yep. So hopefully I got this well enough for you guys on camera. Let's go back to putting everything else in place. See ya. Well, it's been about a good 2-3 minutes or so. Super glue should have more or less cured by now. I don't know how this 6 kg Vulcan spring is gonna hold up, or how is it gonna work inside a Jolt, because you know I've never used a Vulcan spring on a Jolt before. I've only done it on a Triad, so I think it should work. Alright, get myself some silicone grease. I'm gonna grease up the plunger head, the O-ring around the plunger head, I mean. And I'm going to be very generous about it. And then I will be okay. You know what? I'll just use my pinky, smoothen it out a little bit so that I can add it on the inside of the plunger tube, like so. I won't get any on the catch itself. There we go. Hold on the catch and insert. Move it up, and it seems to be good so far. All right. Now I was gonna wipe my hands. It definitely feels quite tough, eh? Definitely. And so this is how I install my screws back in place. Basically, it feels kind of tough, so I don't know if this is gonna work, but yeah, we'll get it all the way in like that. Get 2 screws, and we're gonna put it on opposite ends. So top left and bottom right, and it's killing my hands right now, so I'm going to use this for support, and I'm going to screw it in place. Just like that. Oops, that one came out. Goes back in place. I'm applying a lot of pressure on my fingers to hold this down. So there we go. Okay, we got it in. Now, just to get the other 2 screws and install them into place. Now my left hand can rest easy. There we go. Now I have a 6 kg Vulcan spring inside a Jolt. Let's see if this can catch. It works. Wow. Wow. Firing test. No ARs at all. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, this is pretty powerful. ARs are still at the back, so that's really good. I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna put back the stinger shell on this blaster because you know that's the way I like it. You know, get this guy over here. There we go. Sit you in place. Get the top half of the stinger shell. Cover it up. Oops, dropped the screw, but it's okay, it's just one. Everything in place, and we're gonna screw it all back in nicely. And we are done. Modification complete. AR removed, and a stinger and a clear jolt. Now you guys know how to remove the plunger rod or the plunger head from the plunger rod in a new style Jolt from the Elite series onwards. And as you can see, it's not primed this way anymore, it's primed this way, and I find it more comfortable like that. It's just a personal preference, you know, because I feel kind of hard for me to actually kind of have to dig my fingers into my palm if I want to prime the blaster. I'll just do this instead. Yep. And also because of the way my hands fit, I won't get the, let me show you. See what I mean? I modified it to be like that too. Right, so I'll get a stock one. I don't like it. I don't like it when I'm holding the blaster like that and the priming handle is eating into my hand or the base of my hand. So if I prime it and I fire it, it basically hits the bottom of my hand like that. So I don't like that. And that is why I always have preferred Let me see if this one has ARs. Yep. I always prefer when the blaster is like that, so you can actually just fire. And it doesn't even touch my hand at all, see? I think that's great. So yeah, okay, bye guys. Welcome back. So now you guys know exactly how to modify the Jolt from the Elite Jolt line onwards. So yeah, if you guys are interested, go ahead and do that to your Jolts. If not, if you like it stock, then yeah. I also kind of showed you the way that I remove or disable the ARs on the Jolt. I hope that helped you out too. I mean, everyone has their own ways of doing it. I used to have to slowly knock out the AR, but you know, this is a simpler and I guess faster way of doing it, and it gets the same result anyway. Alright, so on to the next part of the video, which is about the new Clear Jolts or the China fake Jolts. Check it out. Yes guys, I know that in PWND I have covered many different Jolts. Clear Jolts, Spitfire, the original Jolt, the original Jolt. I did not cover the Elite Jolt because it's just an Elite Jolt. What else did I do? The original, the first Clear Jolt that we found, then Nerf's Clear Jolt, and now we have a knockoff, another version of the Clear Jolt, but this is a knockoff version. I'm holding this one upside down. And this is called the Fire shooting range. It's just called Fire. I've got one in clear orange and one in clear green, and once again, thank you to Noobie for this. Now, what intrigued me was that it is able to fire water babies and darts, and it has a sweet dart holder. Now, this makes me think back about the time when I actually showed you guys that Nerf M16 blaster. It was able to fire water babies, and it was also able to fire you know, darts. And I believe that these blasters actually created natively to fire water babies. Then they kind of rebarreled it, or they created an extra barrel on top to fire darts. As you could see from, we'll click the annotation over here. From the Nerf M16 blaster, you load the water babies at where the scope is. So that's, I believe, where the main air output is. And then there's a whole long area of dead space before you actually load the muzzle load the dart in. So I think the performance for the dart firing is secondary. That's why you don't get such a great performance. Now, in terms of this Jolt, I will open up the green one because it's easier to see on camera, I believe. The back gives you instructions and everything, but what intrigued me the most was the fact that it could fire water babies. Now this, because of the sheer length of the barrel itself, I think that performance for both is going to be good. And I'm going to just do this once, just once on camera for you guys in my room. I'm going to fire off a water baby. And it sounds stupid, it's crazy, it's going to make a mess. Just one for you guys. Okay, so at the back of this part, at the back of this packaging, you actually see the instructions. They actually tell you what to do. Load the dart in, pull the priming handle, and fire the dart. If not, then it teaches you how to grow these water babies. Load the water baby from the front, same spot. Okay, so let's take it out of the packaging. Big ups to Noobie for these again. Noobie, you're a good man. Thank you. Right, so I have these, looks like dart holders in grey and silver. Packet of water babies. Get the blaster itself out, and a pair of darts. It comes with a pair of darts. So yeah. See, dart holder goes. Oh, don't drop. It's strange that they give you something that holds 3 darts, but only give you 2 darts. Dart holder goes up here like that. It slides on, slides off like a scope. You know, of sorts. It's kind of cute. All right, and then oh wow, guess what? It's already broken the moment I got it. Look. Can't prime shit. I have to pull it from here instead. Oh, so quality isn't that great. Wow. Oh, you guys will be happy to know that there is absolutely no air restrictor inside. You see that black thing over there? It's just a piece of plastic. Yep, so all these Chinese knockoffs, right? So the dart looks pretty damn short. Let me get an Elite dart so I can compare it for you guys. So this is the stock dart that came with this. It's a suction tip dart, but it's way shorter than an Elite dart. Look. So let's just prime this thing first. Fire off a sits all the way in, but it's absolutely flush, so that's quite cool. Let's test out the velocity of this thing. Man, the brown bits are still around. I feel pretty bad. Here we go. Hey, performance not that bad. Fire off the next one instead. Let's see if it holds this dart. Oh, it holds it quite snug, so check it out. Put a elite dart on the inside. Oh, well, it's not bad. Okay, so we'll fire off the other suction tip dart. Let's go. Okay, this one didn't fire off that well. Let's try the elite dart. All the way in. As you can see, you guys, there's no air restrictor whatsoever. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Performance is not bad. Now, for the thing that you all have been waiting for. Psyk is going to fire off a water baby in his room with this funny blaster. I'm just going to take out a water baby from here. Here we go. There you guys see, water baby, okay. Prime the blaster first. Put the water baby in. It's all the way. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it's supposed to do. I suppose I can't push it in. Okay, water baby's on the inside. It will still drop out because, you know, it's not the full size and I'm too lazy to grow it. Here we go. I hope I don't regret this, guys. Seriously. Let's go. Oh shit. I have no idea where the water baby went. But you guys saw it fly, right? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go search for it. Well guys, I really cannot find the water baby. Fired it, hit the foam board, bounced off to a box in the corner, and then disappeared. So yeah, see the things I do for you guys? Come on man, give me a break. So anyway, this was the Fire Knockoff Jolt. It looks cool actually. Very bad plastic I must say at the handle because it came broken already. But aesthetically wise, it looks pretty sweet. All black or dark grey internals with a very nice clear shell and really contrasting colors, and I like it. Just the imprint fire has a nice grey 3-dart holder. So I'm being Singlish here. 3-dart holder. 2 screws at the back, so you can actually remove the back if you want to. But I also believe that this runs the risk of it being leaky at the back. Yeah, I have one more in orange so you guys can see, and the orange one is packaged with red colored water babies. Yeah, so that's about it for this part of the video. Now there is going to be a third part of the video, that is, well, the blooper part, but before I actually get there, I wanted to tell you that this comes to the end of this video, actually, the official part of the video. Now I apologize for the influx of all the different jolt variants. Once again, big ups to Noobie for actually getting me these two. Somehow Noobie just knows you know what I'm looking for, so it's kind of crazy. But thank you so much, bro. Yeah, it's because, you know, I've always had jolts coming in, and I hope that you guys are not bored of it, because I'm not a great fan of I'm not a huge fan of the Jolt, and I'm a bit sick of Hasbro actually milking a cow and making so many Jolts. MIG also said it really depends on statistics, so when Hasbro does their own sales studies and they realize that the Jolt is selling, they just make more of the same thing. And I can understand that. Thank you MIG for the very insightful input. But all these knockoff things, they are a bit interesting to me. I know that there's a lot of copyright problems, a lot of copyright infringement and stuff, but it's very interesting to see how, you know, third-party brands try to flip the script on existing products a little bit, try to improve them in their own little ways. I remember how when the Spitfire first came out, it was almost exactly like a Jolt, just a less detailed version, but they had improvements like the keyring holder, and they came out with the dart holder for that, so that was pretty sweet. And this one, well, aesthetically it looks cool. And you know, they try to make it a ring pull instead, almost like the Rebel series, where the Rebel, I'm pretty sure the Hasbro took cue from that for the Rebel series Jolts. But it's got a 3-dart holder and stuff, so I think it's pretty cool. It fires off water babies and it fires off darts. So yeah, so if you guys want to see the next part, if you just stay to the end of the video. Did it even make sense? Okay, I'll stop blabbering. If you guys like this video, I hope you guys give me a thumbs up, and if you don't, maybe you would give me a thumbs up at the end of the video. Yeah, and if you're not subscribed yet, I hope you guys consider giving me a subscribe. I do my best to make weekly Nerf videos, but I do apologize. Like I said, in June I won't be able to uphold that statement. I won't be able to maintain the weekly output in the month of June, and possibly the first half of July. Sorry, I'm fumbling a bit. I'm getting sleepy, guys. Sorry. That's because in June I have a bunch of gigs overseas in Malaysia. I have 3 events that I'll be DJing at, and I'm really excited about it. And in July I'm going back to Vietnam, so Hanoi, here I come again. I'm looking forward to going back to Vietnam. I like that place. It was it gave me really good memories last year, so I'm excited to be back again this time around. With that said, it comes to the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking all the way throughout. Hope the information helps you guys. And in case you don't like the last part, I apologize. It's my first time encountering such a thing, and the brown bits of the shell are still around, my room floor, and it's really messy and it's disgusting. And yeah, so yeah, till next episode, guys. I have something new I want to share with you guys. Definitely I do, and that one is well, I gotta thank Kenji for that. But what it is, I won't share with you guys until next episode. Stay tuned and have a great week ahead. Peace. I don't know if you guys could call this vintage or just rare, but I have a knack for these kind of things, right? So here we go. This is the Paper Blaster. It says here, the revolutionary new paper popping system. Okay, all the sounds and fun of a cap gun without caps. And we don't actually have cap guns here in Singapore. And in this picture, it actually features the blaster itself, some paper, and 2 L-shaped looking cartridges that are not in this package. Oh, maybe it is. And oh, it is. Look. Okay, cool. Well, so yeah. It says here it's a new revolutionary new paper popping system. The revolutionary new paper popping system, complete with 2 cartridges. That's here was hiding from me just now. It says make your own refills out of newspaper, and easy cartridge refill, pump action. You control the fire speed, ammo template, etc. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some paper and make my own paper. I don't know what you call it, bullets. But yeah, I mean, it's already loose. The box is already, it's not in a great, fantastic shape. It's pretty good, but I've never seen this before. And it's produced by Larami back in 1987. You can see the patent pending and the embossing here. I'll bring it up to the camera to show you guys in a short while. But I think I'll just open this up. There's no point, right? Because you can't find any information on this, so just open it up. I guess I'll have to snip off this piece of wire over here. There we go, get this thing out. Set this aside first. Let's see if we can get into this. Just flip it up and take out the cartridge. Okay, just like that. Is there anything else at the bottom? No, nothing. It's just an empty cardboard box right now. Get the cartridge out, which looks just like this. It's brown, it's not even yellow. Okay, so it has 1 piece of paper over here. Maybe this will work, I don't know. Well, it looks like there is a piece of paper, and it's really thin, almost like newspaper type of paper. Yeah. Let's see how that works, guys. Let's try it out later. And nothing much else in the box that we have to take a look at, except for the instructions that tell you how to cut and roll newspaper. Okay, let me just show you guys how to cut and roll newspaper ammo. Now, trigger, authentic style grip, easy grip stock, pump action slide. Put the cartridge inside like that, pull it out. Oh, okay, the front breaks, put the cartridge inside, close it up. I see. So this is the ammo template. You're supposed to use this, and you're supposed to trace out, and then you're going to draw a line and cut, and then roll up a whole long piece of paper. Slide. Okay, so that's how you basically refill your own paper. Alright, so I'll take note of this. The instructions are here in text, and it says do not fire closer than 1 foot to ear. Only used under adult supervision. Paper popping sound may be hazardous. Oh, paper popping sound. So what does this do? Just break the paper? I don't know. Let's check it out. Alright, so there's a trigger. You can see, and you pump. Oh, okay. You pump it like this. The whole thing just Should I even dry fire it? I don't even know. Like, this is old, right? So let's just not risk it. Well, at least I know the lubricant is still in place. But let me just bring it up to the camera so that you guys can see all the etchings and markings of the blaster itself. Here we go. Very clearly you can see it's made by Larami. And then it says 1987. Larami. Patent pending. Made in China. Very interesting. And this is how you open it up. Oh, I hear something wobbling inside. That's not good. So there's a yellow tab over here. You push the yellow tab down, and then this opens up. Okay, cool. Whatever that is, it's annoying the heck out of me. I have no idea what that is. Well, so according to the instructions, see, I'm coming closer to the camera, guys. You pull the piece of paper up like that, and then you want to load this. You see a little rubber wheel over here. You want to load this just like that. I think so. Okay, like that. And then I think you pull it up. It's supposed to go up all the way, so pull it out a bit more. There. Oh, more or less. Yep. So so it comes up. The paper goes up until this slot over here. Close it up. Okay, now let's pump it. Oh. Okay, you heard that sound? I'm gonna fire it. I don't know. The paper moved up a little bit. Let's see what happens when I fire it. Absolutely nothing. Try it again. That's weird. How are you supposed to fire it? Maybe because it's broken on the inside, I have no idea what's going on, but every time I pump it, the paper comes up a little bit higher. Check it out. See? Oh shoot, now it's stuck. Oh, okay. So that was a fire action. I don't even know what that did. When I pull the trigger, this yellow thing moves. Wow, it's like, I'm sorry guys, I'm exploring this thing on camera with you guys. So here we go, let's pull it again. Let me see how the paper goes up. Okay. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean, guys? I don't even know what's going on. I'm really sorry guys, this is the first time I'm seeing this thing, and now it seems that I can't even open up the blaster. I can't even break the front anymore. Oh, come on. It's stuck, guys. It's completely stuck. Oh, okay. Got it out. Got it out. This does nothing. I'm gonna get the cartridge out. Oh, okay, so I got the cartridge out after yanking it quite a bit. Just put the cartridge aside, I guess. I have no idea what this thing's supposed to do. It looks like there is a plunger. I don't even think it's supposed to work like that. I really believe that it's damaged somehow, because I can hear this. Hear that? Whoa, it's getting even worse. In fact, I hear many pieces now. Wow, that's scary, guys. That's really scary. Okay, well, at least I tried something on camera, and so you guys know, this is my review of the Paper Blaster. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. I will probably have to open it up to see what exactly is going on, but I am pretty darn skeptical about it. It does look pretty cool. It is pretty comfortable. However, I don't know what kind of usage it could be, practical usage or not for this thing. Sound is scaring the hell out of me. You know what? Sorry guys. Bye.